So a new setup here today. It's different looks. As you can see, all these stereos piling up, the speakers, and some turntables here. But today, guys, I want to talk about, you know, um, not only Marantz and Sansui Pioneer can always sound better. You know, a lot of stereos out there from different brands, they sound good. Like this Toshiba, very nice receiver, the SA420. And this is my setup. And over here, guys, I have my Marantz Sansui and a turntable over there. And I just I have to put them in the garage one day, and right now I just put them there. But just lazy, and it's cold. The weather, it's cold, and I just don't feel like really do a lot of things. But yeah, so like I said, different brands, not only Marantz, Sansui, and Pioneer, can sound amazing. If you know how to find this good stereos, if you know how to look, if you know how the power, if you know how big is the capacitors, the transformers, the heavier, the better. If you know all this stuff, and you will find good stereos. Like down here, we have this Pioneer. It's a very nice unit, and I love the sound of this. So that is why I don't want to sell that Pioneer. But like I said, there's different brands out there, from Techniques, Akai, Panasonic, those not really high brands, Kenwood, you know, what else is out there? There's many more. But if you can find these good ones, and you will have a good quality sound, so stereos that you don't have to pay a lot of money. So other people, guys, they pay a lot of money because they want to feel that they have the money. Some people, they want to feel that they're above than others. Some people feel that their egos and their pride can be up there. And when they have it, when they buy those things, when they spend a lot of money, they feel that they're high ants, you know. So there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Um, if you can afford it, why not? If you can't, don't even try. You're just wasting your money and time. So even over here, I have this beautiful, beautiful Kenwood. Okay, we have these turntables, and I did not really pay a lot of money for this. It's not one of those high ends, but I'm happy. I got this Sansui speaker here. Sansui, it's a nice speaker, and yeah, I know, guys, I know those those records. I know I have to stand them up. I know, so I'll do that one day. Right now, I just stand them up like that. But yeah, I will fix that. So when you have a lot of records here and there, even there in the garage, you don't really pay attention anymore, like because you have too many. So it doesn't really you know bother me that much anymore. You get used to a lot of stuff, and it becomes just normal. Yeah. So The setup here that I have is this beautiful Toshiba, the SA420. Has a beautiful sounds, and I have that cell phone connected to the AUX in the back of this unit, and that's how I watch my YouTube when I feel like it. You can hear. So that's how it is. Simple, simple receiver. I mean, not simple, but decent. Not that cheap. Some receivers they are cheap, and the sound quality is that good. And even this Kenwood here, it's nice. This KR 6030. Yeah, if you have one of this, or if you don't, get one of this because it's good, and it's not a lot of money. So today, this generation and this economy is just different from many many years ago. If you look in eBay, if you look with to buy receivers or any kind of stereos, you will see the price, how much the price today. And I could never believe many years ago it's less than 100, maybe 100, max maybe close to 150, but now it's way more than that. It's 200 something, 300 something, 400, 700, up to 1,000 to $3,000. Those Sansui 9090 DB Marantz, and it's just crazy nowadays, guys. So I don't really want to buy an eBay anymore because the price is way way high, and the shipping and handling is just crazy. They doubled, and it's just crazy. So people wants their money, people wants to make money, to make profit. And to be honest, guys, not necessarily, this is what other people don't understand, not necessarily because they're vintage, because they're from the 70s, everything will be expensive. You know what I mean? Not all merchandise from the 70s will cost a lot of money, which a lot of people believe that, vintage is like high price, high ends, high price, you know, um, close to $1,000, Um, it doesn't work that way. So um, the world today is not like that, you know. That is why a lot of people out there, they're selling their stuff in eBay and still there because they price it too high. I've seen it, and I've been checking in eBay. I've seen a lot of merchandise, and it's been there for a long time now because of the price, and nobody wants to buy it because smart people would not pay that kind of price. If they're good with money, they will not pay for that kind of price. Only those people that not good with money, or they don't care about money, and they spend thousands of dollars, you know. So, like I said, not all vintage will cost that, you know, um, that much, you know. But a lot of people, because they say it's vintage, they will sell their stereos for a high price. And look, up to now, it's still in eBay, and nobody's buying it. I mean, nowadays, guys, if you think about it, I mean, who really wants to pay for a receiver for $700, 800 to 1,000, 2,000 to $3,000? That's really idiotic. You know, if you know the value of money, you would not spend that kind of money. You know, I mean, that's ridiculous. And then later on, a couple years, you get tired of the stereos, and you will say to yourself, I want to get rid of this. I need the money. I want to, I want my money back. And the other thing, guys, when you buy stuff in eBay or anywhere, you know, you might pay high price if you're not good at buying, if you're not good at, talking. You will might pay a high price, and then when it's time for you to sell those stereos, you're gonna get less, because that's how it is and that's how it works. Sometimes you could be lucky, sometimes you could be unlucky. It's the same with cars. When you buy a new car, the price is high. Years and years and years, the car depreciate, the price goes down. So it's not, like Lamborghini or Ferrari or Porsche, Aston Martin. It's not like one of those cars, that even though you had it for 10, 20 years, 50 years, the price was still go up. you know if you just leave it in your garage for years and years and years, and the mileage is still kind of low, those brands, you know price will remain. So, but stereos, you have to be smart about buying stereos, because when it's time for you to sell it, and then you might not get all the money that you paid for. So that's the business. That's how it goes. Sometimes maybe you could be lucky, but sometimes nobody wants to buy it because it's expensive. You know what I mean? So, and the other thing that, the only way that you can get rid of this stuff is to lower the price, and that's how people buy it. You know what I mean? So, Toshiba is a good brand. It's made in Japan. It's SA420. Sounds amazing. I love the sounds. And see the top of the receiver. This is massive receiver. And so is this Pioneer. But I want to get that Sansui in that store. My friend of mine, he owns that store, and he's selling a Sansui there for $400. And I'm thinking of swapping this, sell this to him and buy that Sansui. You know what I mean? But I do have another Sansui here and another Marantz. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I want to swap this, because this is a good 4430 Marantz. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And I don't know, because I feel like I like the bigger ones. The bigger ones has more power. The looks, the thickness, the height, the width, everything. And the bigger the better, the wider the better. The capacitor, the bigger the better. Transformers, the bigger the better. So we will see about that. This week, well, actually next week. Yeah, next week, not this week. Next week, I'm gonna stop by in the store, and I'm gonna bring this just in case. We're gonna test the VS test with that Sansui, and we're gonna listen to the sound, and I'm gonna film it and share it with you guys, and we will see what it sounds like. But I believe it's gonna sound amazing, because it's big, it's massive, like this Pioneer, and that Sansui, it's thicker than this, it's taller than this, and I believe the sounds will be massive. So we will see. If I like it, I might sell this to him, and then the payments for this, I will pay him. I will buy that Sansui. So it's kind of like swapping. Yeah. So I've been buying and selling, and I've been, buying those average, receivers. Meaning of average is like not one of those high ends. A little lower than average, some of those receivers. And I pound them up, and then I sell it like combos. You know what I mean? So, summertime, it's good to sell the stereos. Wintertime, now, because it's cold and it's outdoors, and nobody really wants to go there. So break time for me. You know, And the key to have extra cash, guys, is to have, you know, a regular job, and then this like sidelines, you know what I mean, extra. So just something to do and make money, you know. But this summer I'm gonna start buying again, looking for good vintage stereos, and then pile them up again, and then sell them again. So that's how it is. That's how it goes, you know. Yeah. So for newcomers out there, for, you know, people, they just got to they get interested to this kind of hobbies, you can always start from low price, from those receivers that is not high ends, okay, like Marantz, Sansui. If you can't really afford it, start, just save your money, and then get a good one, okay. If you really want a Marantz, save your money if you don't have the money yet, because this is about what, close to $1,000, the 4430. Save your money, and then, you know, buy it. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, maybe this Sansui, this amplifier, this a solid state 2000X, you can get that. If you don't really want to pay a lot, you can get this. If you want to pay like a couple hundreds, you can get this Kenwood. If you want to pay a little higher, Pioneer. Average, Toshiba. So it depends. It's up to you which one. But if you have the money, why not? You know, buy it all if you want. So vintage stereos, guys, I love the looks and the sound qualities compared to um, the modern ones, because the modern ones, they use plastic. Listen to this. That is plastic. It's modern. It's plastic. Wood. Okay. This is from the 70s. So two different things. So that is why I love the vintage. And this, you know, the time when I grew up, that was the time, vintage. Yeah. So you can see here, Sansui. This is a nice speakers. Yeah. And like I said, guys, you know, um, I love my system here. I love my setup right now, and I enjoy my music here. I play my records here, and this is, you know, in Japan, that's how they do this. You know, we sit on the floor, stereos on the floor. We set up it on the floor. We eat on the floor, legs folded, kneeling down, sitting down. That's how they do it in Japan. So don't don't be curious why, you know, it's like this, and you know, um, it's just the way, the tradition, and depends how you want to do this. You want to sit on a chair, you want to sit on the floor. So this stuff here, guys, I don't know what this will bring me one day, if I want to sell it or not. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to let it go, because eventually downgrading and, you know, um, selling it and lessen my collections, it's the it's the best way to get rid of, and, you know, to make it simpler, you know, in life, because anything is too much is not good, you know. So it has to be, you know, just average. And I selling I'm selling a lot of stereos, and you know, um, I want to get rid some more of those stereos in the garage and my shelves. And this summer I will. And I still have Sansui 50/50 and some stuff here, but those I want to keep it. This, I don't know, probably sell it, and get that Sansui. I'm selling it for $400, and it's bigger than this. So maybe I'll keep 5 receivers, my personal, and then the rest sell it, buy and sell, make profit. Yeah. So um, stereos, guys. You know, you gotta have knowledge. You gotta know. You gotta have an idea. You gotta study it. You gotta read the back of the stereos. You have to open the stereos. You have to look the motherboards, and you have to. There's a lot of things that you can learn when it comes to stereos. Um, Once you learn it, once your knowledge is improving, and you start knowing how many watts, how many per channel, the, the plugs, the audio plugs, the cable wires, a lot of stuff that you can learn from the stereos, and not only from the stereos, turntables. You can learn a lot of things from turntables, equalizers, and speakers, everything. You know what I mean? So it's good to learn and to know, and that's how you improve yourself. Yeah. So today, guys, my simple setup here, the Japanese way, and that's how I feel like setting up my stereos for now. And eventually, I will move all this. Don't worry. I will move all that. So just for now, and I'll fix those records, because somebody made a comment that standing up is not good, which is true. So don't worry. I will fix that. So there it is, guys. Another video here, and something to talk about, and just showing you guys this simple Japanese setup. Yeah, with my vintage stereos. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and hit the subscribers, and I will see you again next time. Enjoy your stereos, and always take it easy. So for now, I say, konnichiwa.